I'm gonna be eating Mexican bread every single day and losing weight in 2026.
What? How is that possible? How are you gonna be eating bread and carbs every day and losing weight?
By the way, it's not that complicated. I'm not special. I've done this before. I've done it with clients before. And I'm gonna be showing you how you can still be eating foods you love while still losing weight and documenting the entire journey. And we'll break down everything in my entire New Year's plan in this video. Let's get it. So the first thing that I want you guys to understand is what exactly we're gonna be doing with nutrition. So with nutrition, the first thing that you need to understand is what a calorie deficit is. A calorie deficit is how weight loss happens. It's not a diet. So a simple definition for calorie deficit, it means you're consuming less calories than the amount of calories your body burns all day. If you create this scenario, your body will have a reason to tap into body fat and lose weight. People think calorie deficit means I'm tracking calories. No, it doesn't. Not always. It can be, but carnivore, if you were to cut out all carbs and not eat only meat and lose weight, carnivore puts you in a calorie deficit. The reason why keto works and cutting out carbs works is because that lowers your calories enough to be in a calorie deficit. There's nothing magical about any diet. It's all creating a calorie deficit in their own unique way. So you might as well be choosing a way that still allows you to eat foods you love. That way it's easier for you to keep the weight off and not regain all the weight back. Now that we understand what a calorie deficit is, it's the amount that you're eating versus the amount that your body's burning all day. One thing you should understand is that if you eat low calories long enough, your body can get used to that and the amount of calories your body burns can go down. So to make sure that my body's burning plenty of calories and my body will actually respond to cutting calories, I'm gonna start by making sure that I'm eating at maintenance calories so that my body gets used to that, so that when I eventually cut calories, my body gets responses to that. So that means for the month of January, I'll be eating 2,700 calories and my weight will not change. This is a prep to prepare my body for the cut, for when I eventually cut calories. After that month of eating plenty of calories, then my energy is gonna be peak, my hormones will be balanced, I'll be at my highest level of strength in the gym, and that's always gonna be like the best place to jump into a cut, which is eventually gonna be very stressful. So I wanna get unstressed, peaked, primed, and then go into a cut so my body can actually respond to cutting calories. So for you, one of the reasons why people struggle with seeing weight loss after already attempting all these different times of keto, carnivore, and all these different diets is that their body has gotten used to eating less calories. So then when they eventually discover the power of a calorie deficit, that you can pretty much eat what you want as long as it hits your calories, they go and try that. And they're like, why isn't it working? Why am I not seeing results? It could be that you have this baggage of stress from all these different diets and also life stress too. Now for me personally, part of the reason why I'm also gonna be just still eating plenty of calories over the month of January is because we are going to our baby moon, my wife and I. We're gonna be in Mexico, vibing, vacationing, and I wanna be able to eat plenty of food. I am not starting my diet before I go to that vacation. I'm gonna do it probably after, which we get back like the 3rd or 4th week of January. And when it comes to the exercise plan that I'm gonna be doing in 2026, I'm gonna be prioritizing strength training. I'm gonna be lifting weights 5 days a week. Here's my Monday workout, my Tuesday workout, my Wednesday workout, my Thursday workout, and my Friday workout. Essentially, the goal is to make sure that I'm giving my body a reason to keep muscle and build it while I'm cutting my calories, because I wanna make sure that I'm losing fat and keeping my muscle. If I don't strength train, if I'm not trying to lift as heavy as possible, I'm not gonna get toned and defined. I'm not gonna have a six pack. One of the biggest mistakes people make is all they do is cut calories and go do a ton of cardio. You do not wanna prioritize cardio and simply just cutting calories. You need to add in the strength training on top of the calorie deficit. So while I'm doing the 5-day workout split and that's the routines I'm gonna be doing, for you, what you should do is something that's gonna be tailored to the body that you want and the schedule that you have. So you have to be realistic with what you're gonna be doing with your routine. Bare minimum is 3 workouts a week. You can work out from home or the gym without equipment using body weight exercises, or going to the gym using only machines or a combination of machines and free weights, whatever you're confident enough to go and try and do. But the main thing with whatever you do, you wanna make sure you gather that routine into a program where you're structuring it. You're doing the same routine week in and week out for at least a month before you make any changes. And with that routine, the goal is to do more over time. You wanna be aiming to increase how many reps you're doing and eventually how much weight you're lifting. This ensures you're stimulating your body to keep the muscle that you have. Again, if you want an actual structured program and take you through steps on how you can build your own workout program, I am having that New Year's webinar on Sunday the 11th. If you sign up, the link is in my bio, it's completely free. And then from that webinar, you're not only gonna have a personalized, customized workout plan, but also a customized, personalized nutrition plan too. So it's everything you're gonna need for the new year. If you want that, it's there. Now finally, cardio, what's the plan with that? I'm simply going to be aiming for 10,000 steps a day. You really don't need much more than that. You don't need to be on the treadmill for hours on end, and I'm not gonna be. My whole goal and philosophy with my nutrition and fat loss plan is gonna be do as little as possible to get the most results, and I encourage you to do the same. It's about working smarter and not harder. And the thing is, just like with the cutting calories, your body gets used to eating less calories. If I do a lot of cardio all at once, my body will get used to it. And then I'm gonna be hitting a plateau, and what am I left with? I'm either gonna have to run even more or cut calories even less, and I'd rather not. 10,000 steps is easy for me to do. Now for you, do you need to be walking 10,000 steps? Not necessarily. We simply need a calorie deficit, and walking 10,000 steps, working out 5 days a week is allowing me to eat 2,000 calories and be in a deficit. For you, maybe 10,000 steps is unrealistic with your schedule. And so for you, you might have to consider walking only 6,000 steps, but that would mean having to lower your calories a little bit more. So remember, calorie needs are based off of the activity level that you're gonna be doing, and how much activity you can do is based off of what is realistic to do and sounds enjoyable for you. So overall, that's the plan for the new year. I'm gonna be eating at maintenance calories for a month of January, then cutting calories down to 2,000 starting February, working out 5 days a week, and walking 10,000 steps, doing that for about 3 months, getting cut, getting shredded, burning some fat. The principles are there from what I'm doing, and if you want to learn how to apply them yourself, again, for the final time, sign up for the webinar. It's this upcoming Sunday, the 11th of January. If you're watching this later, then it already passed, but hey, sign up for it. It's completely free. You're gonna walk away with an entire full-rounded plan so that you can not only accomplish your weight loss goals for the new year, but keep it for life, doing it in a way that still allows you to eat Mexican bread every day if you want. I hope this video helps, and if any questions you do have, please let me know. Hopefully you've walked away with some clear principles that are easy to follow. And regardless, just remember, okay? If it's not enjoyable, it's not gonna be sustainable. Stay sexy, you beast.